All right, if there is one thing that I love, other than actually making pots, it is efficiency. I don't always have a lot of extra time, so I try and make the best use of time when I have it. And so there's a long background story that is not exciting enough for YouTube about how I got here, but I finally got to a place where I can have one wheel dedicated to throwing and then one wheel dedicated just to trimming. So I save a little time, I don't have to switch back and forth on the same wheel. And so I decided to build myself what I call the mobile trimming station. So there's a couple reasons that I like this thing. As mentioned, it simplifies my process while making pots. I don't have to switch back and forth. It also does a great job catching the trimmings, the scraps. They don't fly all over, I don't have to clean up as much. The edge, nice and solid, pretty sturdy. So I can rest my arms on here when I'm trimming. But one of maybe the most underappreciated feature is that it is completely mobile. So I can just wheel this around wherever I need it to go. Clean it up pretty easy. Everything self-contained in this tub. So I can just empty it out when it gets full and I'm ready to go again. So let's take a look at what it's made of and I will try to describe how I create it. Okay, so I love using the Giffin grip just for the efficiency part of it. I've had this thing at least probably a decade. So this thing just pops on and off pretty easily. But if I'm switching back and forth all the time, I mean, that time adds up over the years. So it is nice to have a dedicated wheel that I can just leave the Giffin grip attached to all the time. And so this is the Speedball little tabletop Artista pottery wheel. I bought it years ago to take back and forth to events. Very portable as far as pottery wheels go. And so I realized soon after I got it, I mean, it would make a great trimming wheel. And so the splash pan, I mean, it's not huge. So I decided, well, how can I make it more efficient to catch all the trimmings and hold on to those without emptying the splash pan all the time. I remember years ago, when I was using just one wheel, I created a kind of a trimming shield out of cardboard to just kind of go around the wheel, catch all the trimmings. But even that was a little annoying to, empty out every time I got done trimming, put the splash pan back on, and then keep switching back and forth like that. So I started looking for something that could enclose the whole wheel and catch everything and just hold it until I was ready to empty it out. So this is it. This is a 27-gallon tub. It comes with a yellow lid. You can buy them all over the place. I think we got this one at Walmart maybe. I see them all over the place, Menards, Lowe's, Walmart. They're probably 10 bucks each usually. I think you can get them on Amazon as well. This one is 27 gallons. It is 30 by 20, and then a little bit more with the lid, I think. So it fits the wheel perfectly. Wheel just sits right down in there, and it's actually pretty sturdy. I also bought the optional foot pedal for this Artista pottery wheel. It actually has a cord that comes around and plugs in to the side of the wheel. And so I drilled a hole over here in the tub just so I could run this cord out the side, and then it goes around the back so I can operate it with my right foot. So after that's unplugged, I can just lift this wheel out. And being a tabletop model, it's pretty light as far as pottery wheels go, but it works fantastic. You can actually center, I think they say up to 25 pounds of clay on this thing. So it is pretty solid. Great little pottery wheel, but nowadays it's a little bit pricey. It's up to, I think, $500 or $600, including if you get the pedal with it. So the wheel rests on just a scrap piece of OSB that I had lying around, which I lift up with just some empty cardboard boxes. So I had to find the right height to get the wheel up at the right height so it would catch the trimmings but not be down too far so I couldn't trim very well. And so then after everything's out, I can just pick up this whole thing, take it over to my recycle bucket and empty it out. So the tote is the main thing, but that's not all. I actually built a base for the tote. I mean, I could have put put the tote on the table maybe, but I actually built a base for the tote to rest on. And I just used a bunch of scrap wood I had lying around, a little 2x2, 2x1 furring strips. Just made a little slide out drawer to hold all my trimming tools. Made a little spot back here to put the pedal on when I'm rolling it around. And then the caster wheels I got on Amazon. Oh, they were probably, I don't know, 20 bucks, 15 or 20 bucks for 4 of them. And I mean, they've got locks on them so I can lock them in place if I need to, if I get really into the trimming, but I mean, it just rolls around super nice. I can move this if I need some extra space here in the studio. I just roll this into the back room, or move it to a different spot if, you know, I want to rearrange things. I drilled a couple holes to hold the different size arms of the Giffing grip, and so everything is just kind of self-contained in this little trimming station. So one thing I wanted to check, that I've got the scraps dumped out, since the Artista wheel is a little pricey now, I wanted to try one of these $200 Amazon pottery wheels just to see if that'll fit in there. It looks like, ooh, this one with the plug coming out the side, I would have to drill a hole, looks like, for the power plug. And yeah, it's definitely a little too tall, but these legs are adjustable, so I wonder, okay, I got one with the legs all the way down. So I'll put that in there. It's still, I mean, if I put the Giffing grip on there, it'd still be a little tall. So I think I would have to get a little bit bigger tub or tote. And actually, they even make some smaller ones than this pottery wheel. So if you're doing just a trimming station, I bet you could find a smaller wheel than this, and it would probably be just right. So another idea, another option possibly. All right, so there you have it, my mobile trimming station. It is perfect for what I need, so I love it. I mean, just the efficiency part of it. It was also cheap and pretty easy to make, and it's easy to move around. So everything I need, all in one. Now you may not need something like this, but maybe it'll inspire you to make something cool in your own pottery studio to improve your process or your work. So yeah, if you've made something or you want to make something interesting for your pottery studio, leave me a comment. I would love to hear about it. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.